What's up, y'all? Steve here, back finally. Been down sick for about a week or so, a couple of weeks. I know last video I did, I was actually home from work sick, and so I hadn't really been on here, quite a bit. Been trying to get over that and work and all this other stuff. So, but anyway, I got a big back issue haul. It's actually about two or 3 weeks in the making. Actually, I bought a complete Invaders run, and also working on Daredevil Volume 2. Bought a bunch of Web of Spider-Mans and some Spectacular Spider-Mans and some Defenders. I actually completed my Defenders run as well. I think I've got one more. I think I got like issue 6 is the only one I got to get. But anyway, let's kind of get going on this. I'll show you guys, a good chunk of the books. Starting with the Invaders. This is the Volume 2. Invaders came out in the 70s. Had a few of these, didn't have all of them, and like I said, I like to buy big chunks of comic books and get what I want, and either put the rest of them away or sell them or trade them or whatever. But anyway, this is what I got. Got Invaders number 1. All these are probably anywhere from fine to probably very fine condition. I'll try not to go below fine. A couple of them might be in a little worse shape than that, but I think it's the ones I've got doubles of. So, but anyway, here's the first one right here. This is Invaders number 1. I'll kind of get up here where you can see it. Got Invaders 1. It's already in Mylar. I got about half of these already in Mylar, and I ran out, so I've got some on order. But anyway, here's issue number 1. Got issue number 2 versus Donar, the God of Storms. I really always liked, the Invaders books. Anything with Captain America. Here's issue number 3. Issue number 4. Got U-Man. I'm kind of like, being Mr. Fix-It Smash. I like the Invaders books. I like them kind of going against, Nazi and the Axis forces and stuff like that. Red Skull. Here's issue number 5. Those always made great covers. It always kind of makes you, kind of a throwback to the golden age. When a lot of books were based on, the Axis and what was going on in World War II and so forth. Issue 6. Issue number 7. Baron Blood. He was always one of my favorite villains as far as when battling the Invaders. Issue number 8. Coming of Union Jack, which is Captain America's counterpart. Here's issue number 9. Issue number 10. The Wrath of the Reaper. Issue number 11. The Blue Bullet. Issue number 12. Spitfire. There again, the Nazi forces. Just great covers. I love them. Issue number 13. Yeah, I've had these for about a couple of weeks, and like I said, I've been sick. Here's number 14. I've got all these. I've been wanting to video them before I put them up. So they've just been kind of sitting, so I need to get to it. Issue number 15. The Crusaders. Issue number 16. Master Man. Of course, you know, Nazi, he'd be probably a blue-eyed, blonde villain. Issue number 17. You know, really, you can get these, you know, pretty cheap. You know, I think I bought this whole entire run. I think maybe $1 per book. 18. Like I said, I went through them and they were in great condition. Good enough for me. Issue number 19. If you hear anything, any kids screaming, my kids are out front playing wiffle ball. Yep, and I would like to say that my issue number 21, my son that plays 11 major baseball, he pitched a no-hitter Sunday to get his baseball team into the championship game, which they ended up winning. And he actually did it against Oklahoma State champs, issue number 22. So I was a very proud daddy. This was a big tournament for him. I know I talk a lot of baseball on here because, you know, we're a big baseball and softball family, and also a comic book family. Issue number 23. But I was really proud of him. I mean, he was dealing. He ended up pitching. I think it was 6 innings, no hit. He would have had a perfect game, but he hit a batter. But he did awesome. Issue number 24. Good looking Submariner cover. Issue number 25. I guess I got mixed up. There's issue number 20 right there. Union Jack. I missed that one. Sorry guys. I got started talking baseball and got sidetracked. These right here I don't have Mylars for them yet. Here's number 26, Agent Axis. So I'll show you guys these. Issue number 27. Number 28. The Kid Commandos. You know, Kid Commandos is actually, I believe, from the Golden Age. Issue number 29. I tell you one that I've been thinking about. I love this cover right here. This one's in rough condition, as you can tell. This is actually a double that I'll have. That's just a good looking cover right there. There was a DC came out with a series. It was called Creature Commandos, issue number 30. And it had like a Medusa type character. Also had like a Frankenstein type character, like just, you know, monsters. And but anyway, I remember having those as a kid. And I've been on the search for them. Here's number 31. This right here made me remember them. I remember reading the book as a kid. I think the one had Frankenstein picking up a tank or something on the cover, and Medusa, you know, with her green, the snakes coming off her head. Issue 32. So if I find them, I'm going to get some of them. I'll show you guys. Creature Commandos. Here's issue number 33. Thor on the cover. Union Jack looks like he took a beating. Issue number 34. Yeah, I think with shipping, I think I paid probably about $50 maybe for all this. You can't beat it. 35. 36. The Iron Cross. See there again. Issue number 37. Battle of the Atlantic. 38. U-Man. Issue number 39. Good looking cover. 40. I've always liked this one here. Got Baron Blood, and he's got Miss America they're looking for, and he's got her. You know, I found a lot of these characters. I remember as a kid reading like Marvel Universe, you know, and reading a lot of, here's number 41, the final issue. You know, reading a lot of characters and stuff and seeing the first appearances, and I like getting the first ones and the deaths, you know, as far as appearances of the characters, and that kind of brought me into the Invaders. Here's King Size Annual number 1. Good looking World War II cover. Here is, and then I got to get put in there Giant Size Invaders number 1. Alright guys, I'll leave that up there. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to kind of do these in segments. That way they're not too long. But I do appreciate you watching. You know, I've been looking at everybody's videos, and too, I think whenever I go leave a comment, for some reason it's not letting me leave a comment. It's not showing up. So I got to kind of look into that. If you know what it is, let me know. I want to say I might not be using, you know, as far as my browser, I think I need to use Chrome or something like that. But anyway, if you know what it is, let me know, because I've been trying to leave comments and it's not showing up. So, but I've been watching everybody's videos. So, thanks guys. Hope you're having a good day. And I will get on to the next video. Thanks guys.